Hey everybody, this is a little video about knowing when things are going wrong. You just need to farm up, keeping things in limbo, keeping things together just enough that you can carry in the late game once you farmed. Even though Shaco doesn't do well in the late game, you still can win just based off of having a ton of farm, having your team doing well, and split pushing intelligently. So here I come in and am able to kill this Ashe to clean up a play. But our Graves has been disconnected for the entire game. So now he is finally coming back, but it's a long road ahead. And right now I have a lot of farm, a fair amount of farm, and I'm fairly equal to the enemy Wukong. And here I know that our Riven is doing well on their own, and our Varus is struggling, and our Graves needs to catch up. But I can't really do a whole lot to help the Graves out just because Ashe is already so far ahead. He needs to play it safe, try and catch up on experience, farm camps when he can, but otherwise he's stuck for probably the next 10 to 15 minutes. He's gonna lose fights. So my job is just to keep fights from happening in bad places and to just farm up and try and apply pressure. Because if they just get free pressure throughout the map, and their bot lane gets to roam and use their advantage while theirs is trying to catch up, then we are going to lose fast. But here I know we can't fight, so I have to give up this dragon. And instead just keep trying to farm my jungle while they're all using their time to go over to the dragon. Well, that's fine. I get some farm. Riven's pushing up. The issue is my bot lane doesn't realize how far behind they already are, and so Graves gets caught. He needs to be more careful. So they managed to get out for now. That's good. They survived. And I'm just gonna keep farming. I'm watching to make sure things aren't going on, but then Soraka gets caught again. And so now she's dead. The important part is to just keep making sure that their pressure doesn't let them get too far ahead that we can't come back. We obviously have to give up some things, but don't give things up unnecessarily. So there, that was a mistake by them, but I'm just gonna keep trying to farm. Mid lane is farming without farming his opponent by a lot. And now I'm out farming Wukong by a fair amount because he's using so much of his time to apply pressure in a lane that would win by itself. Make a mistake there and leave one of the small monsters up. Then coming down to clean up this bot lane because Graves is coming in and out of DCing. It's important also not to lose hope in these situations, because anything can happen, and especially when you have a fed Riven and a Shaco who's farming well, you're going to have a lot of split push pressure that's going to influence the game in really interesting and different ways. So here, mid lane, Varus ends up dying, and they both end up getting away, and so I come in trying to clean up. But I don't manage it, sadly. But Riven's coming in to try and get them. So here, I'm just trying to clean up as much as I can, and I get caught by the Jax. So here, I probably could have gotten away, but I figure that if I pull Jax down, he's not going to get away, and Riven can clean him up, and I'll also have gotten that kill. Turning it into a 2-for-1, instead of possibly a 0-for-0. And it's good to get kills on me and Riven because we're the only ones who are ahead, and so we're the ones who can influence the map the most. Now Riven gets a little top here. Sadly dies. But Graves is managing to start getting some farm. He's at level 6 now, he's catching up on levels, and he just needs to get to the point where he doesn't immediately die and can put out a little bit of DPS. Even just to hold the towers later in the game. Because I felt like at this point, a lot of the game would be Riven and I trying to take towers while they held 3v4 or 3v5 and we tried to pull people towards us. Because if they manage to get a 5v5 fight, we are just going to die. We're just going to lose. No matter how long this game goes, Graves is always going to be behind. He's almost never going to get to full build. And sadly our Varus dies again in mid lane, but he's farming well, Morgana's struggling with farm, and so it's okay. Game isn't over yet. The important thing, just keep holding things. Just keep stopping them from taking 3 towers. Know when you need to give something up. But also know when you don't. So here you see, despite how far down Graves is, we don't have that much of a gold deficit. Riven here manages to get away. He's playing well, and I'm continuing to farm. I'm now 21 CS up. I'm now 21 CS up on this Wukong, and I also have 2 kills. And so I'm going to be dealing a lot of damage to objectives and people. So here I just chased them away, while Riven was going back. And Varus manages to just get this CS while I go and try to continue farming and watch out for bot lane. Because bot lane's pushed up here, and while Nautilus is mid, I think there's probably a chance we might be able to get something off of Ashe. Or at least give Graves a little bit of free time to farm. Because if Ashe has to go back, that just means more experience and 3 gold for Graves. At this point, I'm the same level as the highest level person on their team, and I'm just continuing to farm up, continuing to be strong and scale. Shaco may not scale well in the team fight way, but he certainly scales well in the split pushing way. He applies a lot of pressure, and he can juke people and drop people in so that they make mistakes. And now I see the bot lane is getting chased. And Graves is going to die here, but I'm going to come in and I think I'm going to be able to clean it up. So I'm coming in and they get greedy and they don't start running. So they see me on in, but I'm just going to be able to take out Limbo using my ultimate. And Ashe tries to heal to get away, but I just Tiamat her to death. That's a good feeling. You can just activate Tiamat, and it works out for you. So now we're down 2k gold, and things are looking a little scary, but I know that Riven and I are farming well, Varus is farming well, we're going to have a lot of pressure. I'm 4-1. And I deal a lot of damage. I probably have 3k gold in my bank right now, but I'm just gonna come in and make this Morgana run away. And just clean up this mid farm while Varus is back in base. There's always more gold on the map if you know where to look. Don't let gold go to waste. I always see just so much farm dying to the tower when I'm playing with lower level people. So now I'm going to just kill Gromp and then go back and finish up my warrior and also grab some other thing. I know again that we still can't fight this dragon, so I'm not going to go and try and kill it. I am going to give it up. It's only second dragon. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And if we tried to fight it, my team would probably come, and I couldn't just go for a steal. They'd be drawn into a fight, and then we would lose 3 or 4 people. Here again, Soraka gets caught. An important thing again, another important thing is not to rage, because everyone's already stressed out. Everyone thinks that we can't win, and so you just have to keep a cool head and just stay quiet. Don't even say anything. You don't need to say anything. Just stay cool and stay trying to do what you need to do. So here I'm gonna come in and see what I can get down here, and then just farm because I realize they're running away. Don't waste time chasing when there's no way you can do it. Varus tried to steal my camp there, and that was not nice. So here, Varus ends up getting caught, and it's not a good plan for me to come in, so I'm going to ult and immediately Q, and get over here, and now they've gotten a free kill, but Riven and I are here, and I have some health pods, so everything's going to be alright, and they are going to overstay. And we're going to be able to get a 4v3 fight. We told Graves to build it out. And I'm going to come in. And Graves will die because he's just that weak. But I'm going to die here as well, but we're still going to get 3 for 2. Wukong gets away, and Morgana comes in. Again, Soraka could have survived here, but misplayed it. Also, Riven shouldn't have tried to run away from it. She should have just killed her. Given the time it took to run away, she ended up costing Soraka her life. Jax got some free time up top, which isn't great. But Riven is scaling well, and Jax is struggling a little bit. So now, bot side needs to be cleaned up, so I'm going to go and clean it up. And we are down by 4k gold, but it might come as a surprise to you that within 5 minutes this game will be over. We are going to be able to win because we kept focused, and because we play intelligently and are so farmed up that we are just going to outscale. I'm farming, and then I'm going to go clean up mid. I also see an opportunity top. So I'm going to start heading up there. But I think all 3 of us can catch out this Jax and then get some good pushing down. So we managed to kill Jax, and now they're pushing hard. But I know that Riven and I are some of the best pushers in this current game. And so if we just keep pushing, we can get something. And trading for us is good because we are so far down. They have to send somebody back or we're going to get more than they will, because we have people back to defend. So we destroy a turret, and they're pushing as well in 2 separate lanes. But we just keep going. Now Jax is coming back to hit us, and I am going to just ignore him and kill this tower. Meaning he's going to get some free damage down on me, but I'm going to get out. And now Riven is going to fight with him. And because she's distracting him, I'm going to be able to come in and get the inhib. Now my team is fighting with them and managing to do well enough that we're holding the inhib even if we lost the tower. Now here, they should have gone down and gotten this Ashe while we killed the inhib. But instead, they're going to back, and Varus is going to farm mid, I don't know why. And we're going to end up losing 2 towers for the inhib, but the super minions are what carry the day. Those are important. Now, they have to spend some resources trying to defend the super minions, or they'll end up in a bad situation. So they end up having a tough choice to make, and here, finally, we're strong enough, despite being 3k down, we're strong enough to fight for a dragon, because they now have to devote resources elsewhere, and so we can use that to get this upcoming dragon in 20 seconds. So none of them are in position for it, and we can just quickly take it, hopefully, and then get out, or at least that's the plan. Now they're coming down, but they're arriving a little late to the party. I'm trying to ward up to make sure that we have good positioning. We're just going to try and rush it down. Wuhan's going to get the ward in, but he gets snared down, and I manage to get the dragon. Now what should happen is all of them should run away while I get out as well. But instead, they're going to come back in and decide to fight a 4v5 or something. And all of them are going to die. But while that's happening, we have minions coming in up top. So all of them are dying, and my job is to defend for long enough for them to get back up. I'm defending 1v4 while Ashe cleans up the base. Though Ashe walks by for some reason. And the base is starting to take some hits. So Ashe is finally going back, but it's still 1v4. So I'm coming in trying to distract them. I just need to waste their time while Riven goes and kills Ashe. Riven teleports in and is now taking the towers. While I fight them and stop their backs. I now have a double kill. Now a triple kill. I've managed to stop their backs while Riven finishes the game. And it was a crazy one. But that's the value of just farming up. Hope you enjoyed. What a crazy game.